Hey guys, Virginia Barnwell from Team Betancourt is here. I decided to start a question and answer, and just so you know, my Instagram is Virginia_Barnwell. A little question and answer. So I have a few questions. I'm only going to get to like 3 today. The first question is actually from my sister. It will be about why her squats are not making her booty sore. So there's plenty of different ways to do squats, but we're going to focus on how to get that gluteus maximized. And I'm going to demonstrate real quick on a good way to get your butt sore. Sorry, you might see this little guy over here. Sneakers. All right. Okay, sneakers move. Go. Amen. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to squat first. Squat low, butt out, chest up. Squeeze with your glutes whenever you come up, and then you're going to kick back. And you're going to do it again. Squeeze with your glutes when you come up, kick back. So like this. Okay? Alrighty, so that's his first demonstration on how to get those glutes. And whenever you do, whatever you're doing, is make sure you squeeze that muscle. Make sure you squeeze it tight because that's what you want sore. Okay, my next question, I'll pull it up real quick, is going to be, how do you know what hairstyle flatters your face best? And I guess we're talking competition-wise. Personally, my last competition, I had my hair straight. Although I like my hair straight, I believe that personally, I look better with it like kind of straight on top and then curly on the bottom with like a little bit more volume because I have a very, very square jaw. Like, I have a very square jaw when I smile. It's a very square. Now, granted, I'm off season right now. My face is a little thicker, but I have a very square jaw. So, that being said, I think that I look better with a little bit more volume to make my face look a little smaller. So that's my personal opinion on my hair. You have to kind of figure out what works best for you personally. And then another one is going to be, how do you know how to train, eat, manipulate salt and water intake for peak week? What I personally do, since I don't have to come in super dry for bikini, figure I had to come in really dry for, but since I don't have to come in super dry, I kind of just drink my regular amount of water, as long as I'm not going crazy on it. And then what I do on, say the competition is Saturday, Thursday I'll cut it pretty much in half, and then I'll cut it in half again on Friday, and then I'll give myself probably about this much. And I use Smart Water, that's on competition day. I use Smart Water because it has electrolytes in it, so I won't be dying. And then I personally like WaterX, which is GNC, for a water pill. I do take diuretics. I've heard Expel is great, and I start taking diuretics on Thursday afternoon. And once I'm cutting my water, slowly I start depleting water. And I also take potassium on that day to make sure that I don't cramp up on stage, which I have had happen, which is not fun. But yeah, make sure I don't cramp up, don't get any Charlie horses while I'm flexing or what have you. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. And I also cut salt out to be safe. I cut it out a week and a half out just to be safe. And I mainly do cardio. And I say you're really not supposed to do a lot of cardio, but I try to get as much cardio as I can in because I don't get super, or it's hard for me to get super lean. So I try to use as much cardio as I possibly can. You know, even last week, I'll get up really early and do an extra hour every day. And I will barely touch the weights because my body is so weak at that point that maybe I'll do like a little bit of touch-ups, but for the most part, I barely touch weights. So yeah, that's all I have for this week. I have a few more questions, but I will probably save them for next week. I kind of just do them at random. Yeah, so just submit questions on my IG or my Facebook or on here. But yeah, and also just letting you know, I've totally been munching on some muscle candy. This stuff is the bomb. It's made by Betancourt. It's glutamine. They're awesome. They're like little sweet tarts. They saved my butt during prep. I taste just like sweet tarts. No sugar and glutamine, what you need. So yeah, I've been munching on those like crazy. Anyway, peace out. Thanks for listening.